4.7 number 6 is doing the cosine of the arc sine. And again, when I see numbers like that, I know they're not on the unit circle, so I don't go to the unit circle to help me out. A couple questions, like you can let the inside be some variable, so I'll let it be y. And if you watch my video in problem 5, this will make sense. So y equals arc sine is another way to write sine to the -1 or sine inverse of 15 over 17. But if I take the sine on both sides, now I have the sine of y equals, those things go away, 15 over 17. So first of all, I would put check marks. In this case, this value right there is positive. So when is sine positive? Well, sine is positive in the first quadrant and the second quadrant. And then you go back at the beginning, right? And in the beginning, it was arc sine. Well, where can arc sine produce answers? Only there and there. So the overlap, I guess I should have made my red plus signs check marks. So 2 check marks, or the red plus sign and the blue check mark, are in the same spot. So again, I'm going to draw something in the first quadrant. Because I let the angle back here, I let that whole thing be y, I'm going to call this y. And now the sine is 15 over 17. So the opposite is 15. I said opposite. The sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So 15 over 17. Now if you grab your calculator and do 17 squared minus 15 squared, that's 289. 15 squared is 225, and when you subtract, you get 64. So the missing side is 8. So the final answer then is, once you've made your triangle, grab the outside trig function, which is cosine, and do the cosine of that triangle, which would be the adjacent 8 over hypotenuse 17.